All right, so Tosh, the Lakers take game one of the NBA Finals, 116-98. 80 had 34 points and 9 rebounds, and LeBron James put in 25 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists. On the Miami side, it was really only Jimmy Butler. He had 23 points, but he got 16 in the first half, so really nothing from him in the second half. What do you make of this win by the Lakers?
Anthony Davis, this is exactly what I've been saying this entire time. Anthony Davis is the MVP of the Lakers. LeBron may be the best player, but in terms of most valuable, it's Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is the mismatch for every team in the league. Anthony Davis is the one who teams up the game plan for, and you see it in today's game. Everyone was all hyped on Bam Adebayo. Anthony Davis came out 34, 9, and 5. In good minutes. LeBron at 25 and 13, but the Lakers were already up 30 points. And the Lakers were up 30 points with LeBron on the bench. Only had 15 points at the time. Most of his points came from front running. He just was start potting throughout the rest of the game. The Lakers was up 30 points. LeBron James was on the bench with 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. That's how it was. And you see he came in, he tried to start pot. Anthony Davis had 28 points in meaningful minutes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis the MVP for this team. I've been trying to tell you guys that. But anyway, let's get back to the game. On the Heat side, come on, Tyler Hero. See, this is my thing with these rookies, right? You come out, you drop 37 on the Celtics. You come out, you say, oh, I'm a bucket. You clap back at Paul Pierce, and you came out today. He come out today and act like he was the best player on the court. I mean, on every play, he trying to score. He trying to do the assists. He just doing too much, blah, blah, blah. He was what, negative 39 for this plus minus? That's literally the worst plus minus I've ever seen. You know how hard it is to be negative 30 and plus minus? And Tyler Hero, he was negative 30 by halftime because he was just doing too much. And it's like, guy, come on, we understand you. You're a good shooter. We understand you're a good rookie. Yes, you're going to be something in the league. But come on, play team. Come on, play team basketball. Come on, keep the ball. Stop being sloppy. Stop trying to force everything. You think you're on a big stage now. This is not the Eastern Conference Finals. This is not the second round. This is not the first round. This is the NBA Finals. Don't try to switch up your basketball play now just because you're in NBA Finals. You're playing against LeBron James and Anthony Davis. What you did in previous rounds, that's not going to fly. You're playing against two tougher players in the league right now. He came out. He just was terrible. He just was terrible today. And I'm pissed off. I mean, what was he? Tyler Hero. Let me get stats. He was 6 for 18.
6 for 18.
This guy had the most shots on the team. Since when Tyler Hero is going up the most shots on the team, he comes off the bench. Now he's taking the most shots on the entire team. It's like your head is getting swelled. And he looked bad today. He looked bad today. He was 1 for 6 most of the game. He had the game for 3 for 7. It was basically Jimmy Butler. Bam, he wasn't as aggressive. Bam, we saw you against the Celtics.
Bam was good in the first quarter. He was good in the first
quarter. He had 6 points at halftime. Come on.
I mean, he started off the game good, though. You got to give him that.
6 points at halftime? What?
I said the first quarter. That's
not a good start at all. Against the Celtics and against the Bucks, this guy was having 17 points at half. He led the entire series in the Eastern Conference Finals in points. Like, I don't want to sound like he just came out and he was sluggish today. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now we have the guy Anthony Davis. You ain't guarding Daniel Dice right now. You ain't guarding Brook Lopez right now. You got Anthony Davis, the biggest mismatch in the league. Jimmy Butler, he came out. He was okay today. And I mean, like, I don't know what's going on. Like this Heat team, I don't think this Heat team have a chance. Like, I honestly was never sold on this Heat team. I know it's game 1. People are going to say, calm down. But I was never sold on this Heat team. Before the bubble, after the bubble, I'm still not sold on them. They beat us, and I'm still not sold because I think with a healthy Hayward, we beaten them. I just think they just had a great circumstance. No. First round, there was no Sabonis with the Pacers, their best player. Second round, Giannis got injured. Third round, we had some blown leads, but we was missing Hayward basically half the series, and then he came back, and he was horrible. He was really a minus for us. He played like you know what I'm saying? So I think they got a lot of breaks, not to mention if we was in a regular situation, they would have been traveling on the road. You're not beating Milwaukee on the road in a playoff series. You're not beating Boston on the road in a playoff series. They just had a good run, and I think that bubble luck is finally running out for them.
I mean, this just when you just look at the matchup, you said Dragic is out for the series. That's a big blow for them because Dragic, he's a guy, he'll give you 20 points. I don't know like what his injury is or what's not, but hopefully he could come back. And to your point about Tyler Hero, like I don't mind him having the confidence I'm the best player on the court, but I don't think him taking the most shots tonight was just him being like aggressive or taking bad shots. It's just that Baum went out and Dragic went out, so someone had to take more shots. And yeah, just Baum. If Baum is injured, the Heat are done because like they don't have. That's their only shot, and he's the X factor in the series. And we saw 80 had his way with him tonight, and then he got to deal with Dwight and LeBron. Like him and LeBron the same height. Like they would bomb 6'8", 6'9", and
He
he's
goes
playing
he
center.
goes 6'9",
Yeah,
6'10".
he playing center for them. He's be playing what 40 minutes a night. Come on, like this guy, he got to go up against Dwight, LeBron, and 80. That's too much. Like, and he's already an undersized center. So I mean, this was actually this I think this I thought this was going to be a close game tonight. I don't think no one expected the Lakers to blow them out like this. But in the first quarter the Heat went up like 12, and then after that the Lakers got out. KCB had 2 threes, and then they just kept going. You see Danny Green coming to love. I tell you, Danny Green is waiting for the finals to start hitting some shots. That's what he did tonight. So the Lakers played great. We saw that defense. That Heat zone that's not gonna work. I think they had the Lakers. How many offensive rebounds the Lakers had? They had a ton. I don't know the exact number, but if you just look at the rebounds, they out rebounded the Heat by almost 20. Like that's not gonna cut it. Like they need to find a way that they got to get out of the zone because you give up too much offensive rebounds in the zone. And I just hope these guys are okay, Bam and Dragic.
Dragic looked like he's out for the series. I don't know. They say he had a bone bruise in his foot coming into the game, and then on the replay it looked like he messed up his Achilles. They're not saying what happened right now, but from I hear it's pretty bad, and to me it looks like an Achilles. It probably further injured the bone bruise, but to me it looks like an Achilles, and that's a like 14 months rehab. Like that's a serious injury.
Yeah.
It looked like he hurt his wrist. He hurt his wrist against the Celtics.
Yeah, he was hurt from the Celtics series.
Game one. He hurt his wrist twice against the Celtics, but today they said he had a shoulder bruise or something like that. So now his wrist and shoulder banged up. You see Jimmy roll his ankle twice today.
Bam will be back for game 2 though. Bam will be
okay, but what percent will he be at though? Like I mean, if he already came out today and he was sluggish, imagine with a wrist and a shoulder injury. Now you can't even shoot like you could. You can't go for rebounds. Jimmy, we see he rolled his ankle twice.
I just think he was just getting punished on the boards too much, like from the Lakers' size. Like it was only him. Like who the next tallest guy on the floor is Jimmy, like or Crowder, and Crowder really out on the perimeter.
But like when is that ever when is that ever an excuse to like? I mean, when is that ever an excuse? Like it's the NBA. Like yes, you decide you have a small lineup. You should be able to go against big teams because you feel like the matchup is in your favor. You know what I mean? Like if I'm playing small ball, I'm not playing small ball. Like if I know we're going to get beat, I'm not going to play small ball. I'm going to play small ball because I feel like we're going to be more athletic than them, and then we're going to get more points on offensive end because they can't keep up. I'm not going to play small ball and then make the excuse that we getting beat by, we getting out rebound. Like, I don't think it works like that. I feel like they're playing small ball because they feel like Bam, at least on the other end, he can go to work. He can go to work on offensive end. I think that's what they feel, but. If we were honest, he wasn't as aggressive today as the previous series. Not at all. I mean, 8 points, 8 points, 21 minutes. But you know what I saw today? Kendrick Nunn, I think he finished like second in the rookie year voting. We didn't see him the entire playoffs. He started 67 games for the Heat in the regular season. We didn't see him the entire playoffs. I think he played like 3 games the entire playoff because he was sick or something like that. 8 for 11. He came in the game. He played 20 minutes. 8 for 11. 18 points.
Yeah, I mean that's good, but most of it, I mean, it's good, but like who
Erik Spoelstra, what?
No, I mean I don't.
Erik Spoelstra, this the guy you had on the bench. Like, I think people forget how good Kendrick Nunn is because we didn't see him this playoff. Kendrick Nunn is a pretty good player. Kendrick Nunn, with Zion, with RJ Barrett, with even guys like Tyler Hero, Jamoran. This guy finished second in rookie year. Like, people talking about Tyler Hero, he wasn't even the best rookie on this team this year as Kendrick Nunn. He came out, 18 points, 8 for 11. That's great. That's a good boost for them. I don't even know why Spoelstra wasn't playing him. Like, I don't understand that. But he's going to get significant minutes now. But
listen, who does he play over though? You got Duncan Robinson.
He starts. And Dragic usually comes off the bench. Dragic comes off the bench. He starts. But since he was sick,
you don't start him over Dragic.
No, he was starting the entire season, but since he got sick, they put Dragic in the start lineup, and because he was playing so well in the postseason, they decided to keep him there. I mean, listen, just the entire season. Come on, come on. Like, if he was down over Dragic, that tells you how good this guy was. He got a little sick, took him a little while to get back to full strength because he lost some strength, and his bones was kind of. This bones were at full strength, muscle. You start to lose a lot of weight when you get sick and you get a serious virus, and that's what he was. So they let him build up his strength, and they're just rolling with Dragic. But this team done now. Like this team done. I mean, Dragic out, like, that was the leading scorer the entire playoffs. People think it's Shimmy. No, Dragic is the leading scorer the entire playoffs. Bam is the X factor, and he's bind up. Jimmy Butler, their best play, rolled his ankle twice. He still stay in the game, but trust me, that thing is going to get swollen, and that won't be ready for Friday. I don't care what anybody says. That ankle will not be ready for Friday. I don't care what they do to that. They can do voodoo, they can do whatever. That ankle won't be ready for Friday. But this team, I don't know. This probably is sweep. Like, right now, I got Lakers in 5 coming in, but after seeing what happened today, it's a sweep. He bind up. The luck is running out. Like, people don't want to admit it, but their luck is running out. You know what I'm saying? They had a fairy tale ride through the entire Eastern Conference, unprecedented, one like we've never ever seen. And now we're in the finals, and they're showing their true colors. And when you see a team go down with a lot of injuries like that, I don't think that team's supposed to be in that situation in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
It looks pretty bad for them. If they lose game 2, is over for them. I'm not gonna. I mean, I didn't pick them to win the series, but I'm not gonna pick them to get sweep just yet because there's only one up. Like, it's not panic mode yet. But if they go down 0-2, it's over. So yeah.